Yo guys, you should go and follow our Twitter. It's at Rel Games, link down below. By the way, I'm also gonna pop up some images on your screen. We're working on balancing the game, and we're working on new updates, working on fixing, working on everything. We're always on the grind. You know what I'm saying? Always on the grind. So can you guys guess what this is? Come on, it's not that hard. It's not that hard, boys. It's kind of easy. And we also announced the Xbox controls. We'll be getting a controller and we will be testing these.
More raw with a glock, I can't really rock. Hey, more raw with a glock, I can't really rock. Tears drop on my homie's face, he cut up my no DM, I'm her MCL on Instagram. My skin beat up on the color, inside with this in his jet. Her boyfriend sending threats, I think that nigga really jet. Hey, hey,
And if the world ever had an apocalypse, I would kill all of you fuckers.
Yo boys, before this video begins, I want you guys to smash that like button, subscribe. I want to get at least 290k subscribers by the end of today. You know, it's possible. I know it's possible, but anyways, I might be talking out my ass, might not reach it, but you know, we're almost at the 300k mark, and we were supposed to hit 300k at the end of this month. But honestly, I think it's possible that we can hit 300k by next week or next Friday. So subscribe, boys. Now, the Chunin exams, I'm gonna tell you, was a bloody mess. I had to pass over 90 students. I was literally in game for 10 hours straight. I wanted to develop yesterday, but I want to get the Chunin exams out the way. Reason we had to do so many is because we got 20k applications. That means that we want to bring more people into the close community, and the first Chunin exams, we were like, yo, we got to pass everyone. So originally we had 4 tests planned, right? And originally only 15 to 20 people are supposed to take those tests, 15 at max. But we had 90 and maybe 100 plus because people couldn't even get into the server because we had the maximum server size. Anyways, when we started the exams, we didn't expect it to be this hectic. It literally took 10 hours of the day. I know that the Gennings were waiting for hours. Same with all the HRs. We were there watching fights after fights, and each fight took about 5 minutes. On God, like I was so sick. I was so sick of watching fights that I wanted to go cry myself to sleep. But honestly, I couldn't give everyone the best experience. We only did 3 tests, and two of the tests wasn't even real tests. We couldn't even give them the real test because there was way too many people. The next generation is probably gonna get a more structured Chunin exams because this had way too many people participating. And for me to stay there for 10 hours, I know that some of the I had to keep watching constant fights. So it was a painful experience. So guys, in the next portion of this video, me and one of my old friends, back from like in the day, I haven't spoken to him in years, and he came and congratulated me on my success, and I was like, yo dude, can I ask you some things and some questions and why he supported me, etc. And from this, you're gonna learn a lot about failures. You're gonna learn how to pick yourself up from failures, etc. Also guys, there's a code in the section right here. Don't tell anyone the code in the comments. Let's see if they find it in the video. Alright, I know it's gonna get leaked, but don't tell anyone the code.
Like, it's a long time since I've done these things, right?
Yeah.
Because I went like media and communications at school, and we do interviews from time to time. And so I would get nervous before those too, but it's a long time since last time. So
yeah, it's been a long time. So yo guys, this is Alex Boy 123, the first one of the first. Or actually the first and longest supporter I've had. This guy is basically, I became best friends with this guy. I knew this guy before I became famous on Roblox. I knew this guy before I became a developer, actually, right? Like, yeah. So, Alex, this is the interview. You're actually the first person that stuck with me through all these years, right? Mm-hmm. Like one of the first only people that remained. Besides your brother, your twin brother, of course.
Yeah, but that's because I'm there, right? So I sort of introduce you back to it.
Yeah. Hey, wait, what?
Yeah, he's loyal to it because I'm loyal to it, right?
Oh
So he's
yeah.
curious about what I'm doing, right? And sees I'm with you guys, and he thinks, all right, I'll be with them too.
All right. So I got a question,
But
right? So
yeah, sure.
who's stronger, you or AFE?
That's actually me, right? I'm a lot stronger than him, like physically, because when we were kids, I would
Yeah.
usually, I was usually the one that won the fights, right?
Yeah.
And so he would run off crying, and then I was in trouble for doing that to him.
Oh
So I
shit.
remember getting a lot of in trouble when I was a kid, right? Because I would usually be a bit more impulsive and ready to fight than Afi was.
Yeah. So wait. So back to like the everything. You're Norwegian, right?
Yeah,
And well, I'm just gonna ask this question. Of course, it sounds stupid. You're from Norway, right?
yeah, I'm
And,
from Norway. Yeah.
wait, isn't it crazy that a dude from literally the states in America played a game and became best friends with you back like almost like 15 years ago? No, not 15. That's 12-ish years ago, right? Or
It's
11.
always shit.
Yeah. Dude, all right. So, what was your initial reaction when you saw our first game like Nosa 1 or Nosa 2 came out? Like it was just a, did you see it as anything big, or did you just see it as like, oh, my boy just dropped the game and it's kind of fun to play?
Well, I didn't, you know, all through my years, I've always, believed that you would be big, right? And you were always big, like when compared to the rest of Roblox, because before Roblox was really small, right? There were only like the top games had like 10,000 people in it, right? Not fucking 500
Yeah.
as they have now these days. So you were always kind of big, and you were always making games, and you were always at the top, sort of at the anime games at least. Back then, I remember, but I was never there because I thought that
Yeah.
you guys were big. I wasn't there because you guys were big. I was there because I was your friend, right? I wanted to support my friend's game, and I thought the game was fun too.
Oh shit.
So to me, it was important just to hang out with friends and have fun, not to play this
Yeah.
game because it's big and all those sort of things. I really never really cared about. I
Yeah.
was happy for your success, but I didn't care whether you succeeded or not.
Yo, that's real. That is.
And that
Yeah.
is my view. I was gonna have fun with the game, fun with you guys. No matter what the outcome of the game was. That
So
was always my point of view.
so instead of giving like, let's give some advice to the up and coming developers. What would you tell them when it comes to like succeeding? You know how we failed so many times, or as
Yeah.
many people say it as fails. Do you think those are failures?
I mean, this is old saying that you can always learn from a mistake, right? And I think that in the moment, right, there are mistakes and they're obviously failures, but there's always a lesson to take from it, right, which you can use to improve the next game. Maybe next time you try, maybe you try not to do the thing that made you fail in the last time. So it's always about learning from your mistakes and taking with you those things you learned and applying it to the new game you're making, or something new you want to do. Because I remember one thing or problem you guys had was that you would always give out dates, right, when the game would come out.
Yeah.
And then every fucking time you would fail to hit it, like every time.
Yeah,
I mean,
every time.
honestly, you fucked them every time. I've seen you learn from that, because I know this game didn't have any release date until it actually came out. It was
Yeah.
like 3 weeks before we got the release date.
Yeah.
So you obviously learned from that mistake.
It just
I
it just
landed
took
in a lot of trouble. Right? Fuck.
it just
I remember
took
that so
it took 10 years, bro. 10 years to learn that mistake.
yeah.
Ah, man. Yeah, but some people are slow learners. Some people are fast,
it's just
It took a
That's
decade.
fucking right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
how's life? Like, are you in school right now?
No, I'm actually taking a break here
Oh,
because well, school was a bit harsh for me because I wasn't able to form any friendship with anyone.
oh shoot.
So I was alone a lot of the time. But I had
Yeah.
a friend there who liked the same things as me and liked One Piece, and so we would usually talk about One Piece
Yeah.
in school rather than do schoolwork. But at the end of the day, I still managed to finish what I had to finish. Right, I still managed
True.
to do what I had to do. So
And
at the end of the day, I'm quite happy with the result, even though I had to take some pain. But
Yeah. So
such is
you
life.
in terms you graduated from, well, I'm using it in American terms because I don't know the schooling in Norway. You graduated from high school and then you went to university, right?
Yeah, it was. There's this course in university which basically. So the thing is, in high school, you sort of pick subjects you want to take, right? Maybe you want to take physics, maybe you want to take maths, right? And so what I'd done, I'd taken some courses, but I hadn't taken all the courses to be accepted into a engineering bachelor. And so that essentially I was doing. I was taking the subjects
Yeah.
for the bachelor in engineering,
I
so that I could get into it, right? Because I
so
hadn't taken the proper maths.
so what would you say to someone like me that went to college for 3 years and dropped out?
I mean, I can understand why you would do it, right? Because it's like, I think
Yeah.
everyone's fixated on getting like a college degree because you need to have it. And so we were sort of focused very much on that, and we
Yeah.
tried to get a degree and do all that sort of thing. And we're very afraid of trying out things like YouTube and
Yeah.
game developing on Roblox, right? Because we have it in our heads to always get a college degree no matter what. But I think the younger generations now are a lot more, you know, to them success on YouTube is actually possible, right?
Or
'Cause-
TikTok. TikTok.
TikTok and all that
yeah.
sort of thing, like on Roblox too. Because
Yeah.
when we first started this thing, or not me, more
Yeah.
you guys. But
Yeah.
when you guys first started, this was, you couldn't earn money at all, right? It was
Yeah.
more like a passion project. But then they introduced money to it, and you could earn money, and now it actually is a,
Yeah.
job.
So
But we
I'll-
didn't have that
yeah.
back in our days, right?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't understand that. So we're the old generation of developers that started just because we wanted to create,
Yeah, these kids, man.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. And then what do you
Life's so easy.
what do you think about the new generation of developers that just come in because they just see money?
Well, I, I don't really dislike it necessarily. I mean, if the
Yeah,
product is good enough, I don't really care. But I don't like that sort of thinking. I think you should be passionate about it. Right?
like
No matter what, right? They should be passionate about it.
have you played Arena?
Yeah, I played Arena like earlier today, actually.
So in Arena, nothing is paid for. Everything that we make within the game is completely free in there. You don't have any game passes that transfer to Arena. You have nothing. So Arena and Story is like two sides of the games that are big sides that are completely free and does not cost any money. Except Story, it's kind of hard to get into because right now we're in the process of setting up everything.
Yeah, they're
And-
close community.
Yeah. So a lot of players can actually play the game without even having to buy a single game pass because you can earn-
100,000. Is that you yet?
Someone's
Is that you, Mr. Multiverse? Is that you yet?
Yo,
That's
Alfie.
fucking Alfie. Shit, he's ruining everything.
Yeah,
man.
no, it's fine.
Look at it.
We're doing we're doing
God, that's a fucking hard no right there. Oh my.
Yo, Alfrex, you want to join the interview, bro? Or I'm doing like a
Oh,
YouTube
this is an
video.
interview. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
This is getting included, dude.
yeah, we included this.
No, I need to go and tell. Like, I'm currently exporting the guys.
So, yo, that completely made me lose every train of thought for this interview. So, Alex,
This is not a fucking guy.
yo, so Alex, back to everything. I want to get more into like personal questions, right? So, yo, Alex, do you have anything to say to any of the new generation of people that are going to be playing my games?
Well, I think they should just, enjoy what there is, right? And just have fun with the game.
Yeah,
So that's what's important at the end of the day. That you're having fun and that you're enjoying,
yeah,
the experience.
yeah. Don't force yourself to play something you don't enjoy. That's what I always tell people. Like, if I don't enjoy a game, I'm not going to force myself to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, that's gonna conclude it for the interview. All right. So, Alex, what's your signature? What's your signature thing on Roblox? I know you like chicken hats. So, do you have any like outro you want to do?
I have nothing.
Alright,
I don't know
alright.
what I would say as an outro. It's like, fuck outros. We don't need outros.
Alright, man. That's an
We're too
outro
cool
right
for that.
there.
We're too cool for that, alright?
That's an outro right there. And
That's not an outro. We're too cool for that. That's it, right? We don't
yeah.
need those.
Alright, that's it, man. Alright, I got the interview. Yo, that's